Namaste. Because that's what spiritual people say. And I'm spiritual to the bone. Seriously, though. Like, pretty, I'm pretty much like the pinnacle of spiritual. It doesn't get any better than that. And I understand how disappointing that must appear to some people that think they have to try really hard. Now, if it looks like if it looks like you're trying really hard to other people to be pious and holier than thou or whatever, you either seem like a hypocrite, a douchebag, or like someone that's trying to make up for something really bad they did. Okay? You don't need to try that hard. This is roughly as good as one ought to be right here. Does that mean I'm flawless? Of course not. But consider this. Why would you expect to have your sins forgiven? Oh, 1 second. Yeah. Why would you expect to have your sins forgiven by accepting something that met all of your expectations and was also flawless? Why would that be deserving of your sins for being forgiven? Wouldn't it make more sense if you had to accept somebody that had the same and forgive somebody for having the same flaws that you have? Right, that's pretty much the only thing that would make sense. It couldn't be any other way. This is how it had to be. In America, it makes complete sense. I mean, not only did the Mormons basically predict it because they didn't know it was the future, not the past they were learning about, but also this particular time, like now is the time. If he's not here, he's late. This is the right country. If this is the new Babylon. This is and even all the presidents are basically the same as the Roman emperors, or like Julius Caesar and like Constantine. America is the new whore of Babylon. Okay, so this is the place. This is the time. This is the blood type, because O negative is the only blood that wouldn't kill anybody, but any other blood type is lethal to somebody. Okay, so it has to. So we got the right time, the right location, the right stock. Okay, we got the right appearance, the right age of awakening, 30, the right day to be born, Passover, because it says he will come the same way you saw him leave. So on the same day of Passover, when there's an eclipse, because the sun, the sky went dark, when he died, so during an eclipse, and then with the right place for the birthmark, because birthmarks are supposed to be where you got killed in your past life, and that is exactly where the Shroud of Turin's 3D. They made a. I'm just gonna Google it real quick. Show you exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, I should let you see. Alright. So right here, they made a 3D version of the dude, and right in the sweet spot, here, right there. See that? Right? That's where the spear stabbed the guy. Is that right there or no? I mean, this is in the exact right spot. So obviously, the 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 thing that I assumed was God, or I didn't assume it was God. I tested it for 6 months, and then when I finally was convinced it was God, and it told me who I was, I don't think it was lying to me. At first, when I first heard it, I did think it was a joke, and I was confused. But then I, looked into it, and I saw all this evidence that I can't, deny. So basically, it wouldn't hurt to treat everybody as though they could be anyway. So it shouldn't be really a problem for anybody. It's really just it's turning my life upside down and putting all kinds of responsibility on my shoulders. It's a problem for me, but it's crazy because I notice other people having a harder time dealing with it than I am, and it's not even a burden for them. But anyway, I don't want it, and I didn't want it, and if the real one does come along, I'm happy to give him, the job. But until we do locate the real one, I'm gonna have to assume it's me, because I mean, and if I'm wrong, then I must have been like punked. Like it must be some really elaborate version of punked, because I am completely convinced that I was talking to God for 6 months, and God told me who I was, and I so didn't think that I was, that I thought it was a joke even after testing it for 6 months and trusting it completely. I still didn't accept it at first. It took me a couple weeks after that happened for me to realize it's probably true. But okay, and then people would call me crazy, and it's like, well, I don't think you listen to my story or whatever if you're calling me crazy. But also, I can prove that I am within a few points of a genius IQ. I uploaded me taking a test, and the results all one take. No editing, no trickery, and so I don't think you can be crazy and be able to get a genius IQ score. I don't think you can have birthmarks in the right place, in the right blood type, in the right hair texture and color, in the right general appearance, in the right time, in the right location, and the right birth date, and all that. If someone's just fucking with me, is it really gonna have all these things work out? Because it's obviously true, but I'm aware that it makes people mad. It makes people mad, and I'm sorry. I don't know what to do about the fact that you're mad, but try to put yourself in my shoes, because I'm not. This isn't fun for me. I was much happier, just like, not having all that responsibility. Like, I can't foresee me having any fun doing this for quite a long time. Maybe never. It's always going to be like something that I have to keep proving myself at. Something like I'm never going to be able to just relax and or like have like a like a weekend warrior type lifestyle. Like, no, it's going to be nose to the grind nonstop. So I'm like, while I'm still obscure, I am trying to like you know, make use of that ability to party, because I'm a party animal. I'm young, and I'm in my head. I'm even younger than I am. I guess I don't mean to get all deep on you, but I guess after my mom died, I stopped emotionally growing past 15, and so I'm still 15, and so, but I'm a 34-year-old 15-year-old. Trip on that. Uh, okay, full disclosure, these headphones are absolutely not required. They weren't doing anything at all. I just wanted to see what it would look like, because I know some YouTubers wear headphones like as if it's like their I don't know, their work uniform. So I just wanted to try it out, see what it was like. I don't think I'm gonna do that anymore. Um, anyway, what else? What else? What else? I could show you some stuff, but fuck you. You won't like the stuff I show you anyway. So I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I'm just kidding. I'm not mad at you. I'm just being an asshole right now because I'm hungry. I'm hangry.